Hey guys, my name is Christine and I'm here to help you expand your consciousness, fully realize your true authentic self, and tap into the spiritual guidance that's within and around you. And in today's video, I wanted to share with you 7 signs of a successful psychic. Before I show you guys 7 signs of being psychic, of a successful psychic, I want to show you my dog. He just buried under the blanket by himself. He's so cute. Alright guys, let's just jump right into the video of the 7 signs of a successful psychic. Now, remember that we are all psychic. However, some of us are more successful because of these 7 signs. So the first sign about a successful psychic is that Remember how I showed you that my dog was in here? Well, my other dog just climbed over there and stepped on him. Alright guys, so the first sign of a successful psychic is that they love to explore the unknown. They love the mysteries of the universe and they're not scared to step out their comfort zone to explore the universal energies and the spiritual realm. They're very open-minded, they're very curious, they're very adventurous to explore new things. And that is what makes a successful psychic, is because you're not afraid of stepping outside of your comfort zone to understand the universe, to understand the universal energies, to understand the spiritual realm a little bit deeper. And because they're able to step out of their comfort zone, they're able to obtain information from a different reality, from a different world, from the energies of the universe. The second sign of a successful psychic is that they make time for solitude. They make time for themselves and for them to contemplate about everything that happened during the day, contemplate about their life, and being self-aware, because honestly, self-awareness is the first step to even being psychic in the first place. You have to be aware of your thoughts, your emotions, your habits, your stories that you create for yourself, and every little thing that make up who you are. So it's important to be aware of that, because if you're not aware of that, then you're not going to be aware of information coming into you from otherworldly sources. And psychics also know that the solitude time is a time for them to connect to themselves, a time for them to release all the energies that were attached to them throughout the day. And it's a time for them to just be them, to just reach into their soul and to connect with their soul and to connect with other realms. Because if you're in a busy place all the time, you don't have time for that. You don't have time for self-awareness. You don't have time for connecting with your soul. You don't have time to connect to universal energies. And if you can, then it's going to be a little bit more difficult because of all the noises and all of the actions that are happening throughout the day. But the time to yourself is a time of 100% focus on developing your psychic abilities, developing your self-awareness and your intuition, and connecting to the other realms and dimensions. The third characteristic of a successful psychic is that they actually listen to their inner voice. And their inner voice is actually their soul. So their soul is actually speaking to them. All those intuitive nudges, all those little urges that you feel, they're actually coming from the soul, and the soul is actually directing them throughout their lives. So the psychics are aware of that. They're aware that there's an inner source calling them to do certain things, and so they're gonna follow through with that because they listen to their soul. And your inner voice can lead you through your path and help you navigate your life in a much easier and simple way than if you were to do it on your own. Your soul knows your calling, your soul knows your purpose, and your soul is gonna help you navigate your way. The more you listen to your soul, the more you listen to those urgings, the more intuitive you become, because you're not dismissing what your soul is telling you. You're not dismissing what your spirits are telling you, because once you do, it becomes unimportant. And that's what your subconscious mind is going to start thinking. All those urges, all those feelings you get, is going to become unimportant, and so it's going to be dismissed. So psychics listen to those inner voices, and that's how they develop their intuition even further. The fourth characteristic of a successful psychic is that they actually listen to their dreams. Now, dreams are linked to the subconscious mind, and they linked to the spiritual realm, to other dimensions, to other realities, because our soul is actually astral projecting and astral traveling when we're sleeping. And when our soul travels, our soul actually receives messages from the divine, from our spirit guides, from the spiritual realm, from other entities, or they make up karmic situations. So there's a lot of things that happen in the spiritual realm that we don't know, and even premonitions about the future. So if you just look at your dreams and try to interpret it and try to remember and just kind of become aware of everything that you felt in your dreams, you'll most likely find a certain message in your dreams, because every dream has a meaning. Every dream is a symbol of a message, and so you kind of have to unpack that message so that you can define the meaning of the dreams. So psychics are aware of the messages in their dreams, they interpret the messages in their dreams, and then they act on the messages because of their dreams. The fifth sign of a successful psychic is that they are observant. Psychics are observant, and so they observe more than they act. Have you ever been in arguments and then you find that you're more of the observant type of person, where you're not too much of the talker? I mean, maybe you talk here and there sometimes, but you're not the one going crazy and doing all your crazy talks, and you actually listen more because you observe the other person more. You observe where they're coming from. You observe what comes out of their mouth. You observe their reactions and their emotions, and then you really understand them, because observing is a skill. Observing is a quality of a psychic, because it's actually all about self-awareness as well, and being environmentally aware of everything else. Psychics are also very creative, because, well, it's all about the right side of the brain, right? The left brain is more logical, and so psychics know how to shut off the left side of their brain and tune into the right side of their brain, where there's more imagination, where there's more creativity, where there's more intuition. And not only are they more creative and imaginative, it's also because they're able to tap into another realm. They're able to see beyond their time. And so what people consider normal is basically just their logical mind in this physical realm. But psychics are able to perceive beyond that, and to perceive multiple realities, and to perceive different realms and different levels of vibrations. I find that psychics are also very artsy as well. Psychics are into drawing, into art, into music, into writing, into dancing, any way of self-expression. Psychics are very great at self-expression because their soul is speaking through them, and they allow that flow to flow through the physical realm, like their spiritual soul expresses itself through this physical body, and they allow that to happen. The seventh sign of a successful psychic is that they're very understanding and honest. They don't like to lie, and the truth is just the truth. So if they were to give readings, if psychics were to give readings to other people, they're not going to try to sugarcoat anything, but they will understand your position, and they are going to speak honestly about the information that they received from unknown sources or from other sides, spiritual realms, dimensions, other realities, other entities. But nonetheless, they don't sugarcoat and they don't lie about the information that they receive. They actually tell you how it is, but they'll do it in a way that's more gentle. And also because psychics can see beyond their realms, beyond their time, and they have the ability to perceive different perspectives, so they're actually understanding because of that, and their mind isn't just glued to one way. They're not very narrow-minded. They're very open-minded, and so they're able to see from different sides. And that's also another reason why they're not really going to judge you. They're just going to basically understand your position and then help you navigate your way from there. There you go, guys. Those are the 7 characteristics of successful psychic. So if you can resonate with these signs, and if you feel like you are psychic, then yes, you are psychic. You are psychic no matter what, but you are a successful psychic if you resonate with these messages and these characteristics. And if you do, remember to comment below which characteristic resonated with you the most and what else makes a successful psychic. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and remember to like the video and also subscribe if you have not already. Thanks for watching, guys. You can also visit my website at spirittarotguide.com to learn more about spirituality, and I'm also a tarot reader, so you can book an online reading with me on there as well. Until next time, I'll see you guys next time.